Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. Friends, in today's video I will discuss the exact process which anyone can use if you want to change the current state of reality and move into a new reality, or move into a new you which you want to see yourself in the future. What will be the exact process like? We have read about the law of attraction, a lot of concepts on this channel, but what will be the step-by-step process? So here I'll be using the fundamental knowledge from the book Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and will be relying on a lot of his work which I use personally in my life. So the first thing what Dr. Joe Dispenza explained in this book is the quantum nature of reality, meaning how the reality functions at the very quantum level, which is the very micro to microscopic level, at the quantum level, right? So very important to understand that reality has a dual nature. It behaves like a wave function, a possibility at the same time, as well as a particle function or a reality at the same time. Now what does that mean? There was an experiment, the double slit experiment, in which quantum physicists used an electron gun, and they were firing this gun through two slits, two holes on a metal shield, and on the other side of the these holes was a screen. So when they put a camera and a scientist was observing these electrons passing through the slit, they were forming particle dots on the screen, meaning they were behaving like particles when an observer or a point of observation was there, whether it was a camera or a person. But when the camera was removed and the person was removed and nobody was watching, what they realized was amazing, that there was no particle dots formed on the screen. There were interference patterns, which is the characteristic of a wave. There were a positive interference and negative interference patterns, which we have all learned in 12th class physics, right? So this is the way reality functions at the very quantum level. But the argument here was that maybe this is true at the quantum level, but what about the at our level, in the Newtonian world, where the laws of Newton applies? So here Dr. Joe Dispenza has a very good explanation, brilliant, beautiful explanation. And this is what I have read from a lot of books like Autobiography of a Yogi, how people are able to do magic, the ancient yogis, right? If you become a very strong observer, you change your belief system, emotions, thoughts, and you align your feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and actions, then you can create the change you want in your life. So after you get this fundamental knowledge, then what remains is the application of this knowledge, and that's what we are going to discuss on this video, right? So now when you want to bring a change in your life, the first thing which you have to understand, 99.999% of the people, and in a lot of areas applies to me also in this state, we are not clear about what we want in our life, right? We had some idea, but we are not specifically clear. So the best way to become clear about what you want is to write down on a piece of paper. Just take a journal, a blank line journal, exactly like this. On one side of this paper, you write whatever is negative in your life, whatever is going wrong. Just take everything out. Whatever is, you have a heartbreak, a girlfriend left you, or somebody ditched you, whatever, and what kind of feelings you're feeling. You have always had financial problems, or you have had whatever, health concerns or fights, etc. Whatever is frustrating in your life, which is what is bothering you, you write it down, and write down in detail, right? So this is all what is your current reality now, and you do not want this. On the other side, exact opposite, right? Line by line, exact opposite of that. So for example, if you have had bad relationships, you can write, I'm in this beautiful relationship. If you have had not a good job, you can write, I'm in my dream job, right? And then what you do is take this paper out, whatever negative you have written, just burn it or destroy it, and then this becomes your intentions, what you want in your life, right, on the right hand side. And what you have to do is to choose the top two. So there will be like 8 to 10 things you would want in your life. Just choose the top two, because brain, again, observer's effect we have learned about and discussed, right? Brain has, you have to become a very strong observer. So you cannot focus on multiple things. Just select top two. And there's a specific reason why I'm asking you, because the meditation I'll be referring to you, in that Dr. Joe Dispenza asks you to choose top two intentions, right? So once you have done this exercise and you are clear now what you want, now how will you manifest it, right? So once you go from here to the process of manifesting, your old thought patterns and your belief systems will come in the way. You're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, blah 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 blah. People around you, they will try to pull you down. That happens almost with everyone, right? So here, how you can change this is you have to cleanse. You have to have a cleansing process, and the best tool I know to cleanse your thoughts, to cleanse your old belief systems and thought patterns is Ho'oponopono, which is a Hawaiian technique. Simple 4 statements. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, and thank you. You say this in the sequence to the universe, and you feel what do you have to feel. With the first 2 statements, you are taking complete responsibility that whatever is happening in your life, you as the observer, you are collapsing the wave functions. So you're taking complete responsibility that for whatever reason, right, you have created the situation, and now the power lies with you to change it. So the next 2 statements, you are saying to the universe that you have the power now, and you will erase it with a new reality. You will replace it with a new reality which you will be creating. So you extend gratitude and love. So you erase the negative emotional signal, and you bring a new positive emotional signal, and you do this for 10 minutes morning, afternoon, and night. If you want to bring change, depends on how much you want the change. The person who was the founder of this, Dr. Hugh Len, he used to do it all the time, cleansing all the time, going to the state 0, so that you're very fertile. It's just like making the ground fertile, your mind fertile for the new reality to manifest, right? If you have these old weeds of thoughts, right, like Tony Robbins says, when the weeds are there, the new crops cannot grow, right? So you have to cancel the weeds, and the way to do it is use this brilliant tool called Ho'oponopono. You can do other things also, like mindfulness, meditation, etc., etc., but I'm giving you a process, right? So this is one process. There are different processes which we can discuss in another video, but just follow this. So as a practice, do it 3 times, morning, afternoon, and night, 10 minutes each time. And then 2 meditations. First, Dr. Joe Dispenza's tuning into the new potentials. It's a 45 minutes meditation. Check out his website, download, and I'm working on a meditation. I'll release it soon. Let me know in the comment section below if you want it. Yeah, I know that I'm managing upon it. I spoke about it before that I'll do it, but I didn't get much time. I just get weekends to create the videos, guys, because I'm also, but I will create that video for you. In weeks to come, for sure. I will create a version of that. But tuning into the new potentials, brilliant meditation. In that, he takes you to a state of nothingness and introduces 2 intentions, and it magically. This is the exact meditation I took and practiced when I wanted to bring a change from that job I mentioned, right? And it happened magically. It amazes you how the quantum world works, right? And you can only feel it after you do these meditations. It will be work because it's a 45 minutes meditation. But the way, I'll give you a practical way. The way I used to do it, some days I'll do it for 45 minutes. Some day I'll just start right after 7 minutes when he introduces first intention. So I had my versions of it, and you can always revise your versions of it. We are all busy guys, right? We cannot do meditations all the time, but we have to do in a way which works for us. So 2 meditations, I used to do this, and one of walking meditation, which basically teaches you to walk into a new reality, which you can do right after your lunch. This was the second meditation I practiced. So these 2 meditations, tuning into the new potentials and the walking meditation, do it for at least 30 days, right? And then see how magically your reality shifts. You'll be able to create new reality, and definitely changes will happen in your life which you will not be able to imagine, that it happened as a result of this process you followed. So this is a very simple scientific process. So first you understand how the reality functions. We have understood by dual nature of reality and the double slit experiment, right? Then you clear your intentions by this exercise of writing. You write down all the negative things, then write the polar opposite, burn the negative, and shortlist the 2 top things you want, which are the most important to you in the next 1 year. Then you do Ho'oponopono at least 3 times, and you can do this by walking. You don't have to sit for it at one place. You can just do while you're driving or while you're in office or wherever. Do Ho'oponopono whenever you have 5-10 minutes, right? 3 times, so that you cleanse your thoughts, cleanse your old belief patterns, and replace the negative emotional signature with a positive one of love and gratitude. And then you do these 2 meditations, tuning into the new potentials and the walking meditation by Dr. Joe Dispenza, at least for 30 days. Alright guys, so I hope this video was helpful to you. I hope you found value in this. I hope some of you will practice it. Somebody asked me this in the comment section below, and a person I met who was asking me that what would the process like, and I just thought of sharing it, whatever I've read from the books, and some of it I have practiced in my life. So thanks again for watching the video guys. I will see you again in the next one. Till then, take care, bye bye, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.